Welcome back, friends, to another reading for the collective. My name's Ross, and I pop on here with these recordings every Tuesday and Thursday to take a read of the collective temperature, so to speak. I like to think of my readings as storytelling, not fortune telling. So take whatever resonates with you as it comes up, and if you think someone else might benefit from this reading or one of my other readings, feel free to pass them along. And how we like to begin here is we hold the thought or the feeling or the situation that is most up and active for us at this time. So, whether that's a thought pattern that you're ruminating on or a feeling that keeps coming up, I invite you to tune into that space. Tuning into that space, and in a moment, we will take 3 deep breaths into that space. And as you're exhaling, you can make a sound, and you can also imagine that the exhale is carrying the energy of that feeling, that thought, whatever it is that is most up for you. Whatever is most up for you, imagine the breath carrying that out of your body through the screen and into the cards. And so, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. And last time, breathing in and out. So I'm recording this on the day when that Venus-Jupiter conjunction that I was speaking about in the last video is at its peak. So let's see what that has to. Oh my, are we really going to take all of these? So we've got 2 stacks here, and it feels like I want to look at the bottom of each one and the top of each one. Yeah, let's do that. So this is the bottom and this is the top. So we can look at this as something that's not being seen, something that's not being conveyed, or even a truth underneath it all. And this is what we will say is the surface level. And if this is just what came out, maybe these are the Venusian and Jupiterian influences, or maybe this is something that you're aware of and something that you're unaware of. And if these were the ones on the bottom, that makes sense. I believe the Ten of Wands was in the last reading as well, but we've got Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So this is speaking to me of someone, doesn't have to be a woman. It's someone who is in their queenly element, in tune with their divine intuition, in tune with nature, in tune with everything around them. And they've gotten that way by putting down the wands. I can't imagine becoming a queen is something that is a one and done kind of thing. You have to pick up a lot of things like, debate and, knowing about taxes and, the borders of your queendom. So there's a lot that goes into putting yourself into the societal position of a queen, of a leader, however you define that. Confirmation burp. But to be in your queen element, to embody that essence, to abide in that, doesn't really require knowing about the taxation of the territory or even the territory itself. It is that inner knowing that you are that queen. That might be the title. You are that queen, and that innate knowledge, that inner knowing, we can see it kind of coming from the pentacle, from the magic, not getting caught up in the symbols of the magic, but knowing that, if you hold that, that's going to bring that to you. If you hold this rose quartz, it's going to bring more loving energies to you. Yeah. hmm Yeah. And then this is, what dogmas are you not yet ready to walk away from? Which of these wands are you still clinging to? Maybe it is how you are showing up. Maybe it is how other queens behave and you're comparing yourself to them. But the thing is that you are so uniquely you that comparing you to anyone else is a foolish exercise. It's like, it's not like comparing apples to oranges because those are both fruits, right? And it's not even going so far as to say comparing apples to apple cake because it's still food as well. It's like comparing it's like comparing an apple to a picture of an apple, right? You're comparing yourself to all of these pictures of what you believe, all of these thoughts, swords representing the thoughts, the thinking, all these images, the dogma of, what it means to be a queen, what it means to be true to yourself and your essence. But all of those pale in comparison to the actual apple, to the actual essence of you. Hmm. It's just begun to rain here as I'm recording this, and it feels like one of those slow days. And with the fire card being in reversed, it is that invitation to bring slowness to what's going on. So let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come out about this, or any advice about how to further embody your queenliness. Beyond listening to more Queen. Oh, you're my best friend. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Anything else want to come out? No? One more. Okay. Yeah, I had a sense that this was going to be a shorter one today. And it's pretty prescriptive. I mean, I like to say that my readings aren't prescriptive, and certainly take this as you will, but you're already that queen. You're already putting down the wands that might trap you in what a queen might be. Now it's just a matter of walking away from the remaining vestiges of those. What's the word that's trying to come? Diagrams, descriptions, designation? Really walking away from the vestiges of those descriptions of what it means to be a queen, what it means to be a ruler, what it means to be someone that people look up to. It's giving very role model in human design, and the role model, what is that called, type, profile, the role model profile in human design is really all about becoming the role model for yourself, the role model that you would have needed when you were coming up. And it's in embodying that role model essence that you become a role model to others. So this is the invitation to make your queendom the way that you want it to be. 1010 as I'm saying that. And so bring us on home, Hafiz. What do you got for us today? What's something that we missed? What's another way of looking at this? What is an affirmation that we can leave the folks with today? Is it you? Yes, yes, yes. I know this one's definitely come up. 12, seek counsel. Turns into 3, and I'm just noticing here that there are 2 5s here, the 5 of swords and the 5, the Hierophant, and the 10, 5 plus 5 is 10. Maybe that means something to you, maybe it doesn't. Seek counsel, 12. Who is not seeking counsel whenever they look at beauty? There is a council of there is a council of wisdom makers inside your soul. The council of beauty, the council of peace, the council of joy. Seek their advice daily. Tune your thoughts and actions to their vibration. And if you cannot hear them, seek the company of those elders who can. Listen to them, and they will tell you. That which does not bring you alive is too small for you. Hmm. Yeah, maybe even the queendom, the queenship is too small for you. You know, you've gotten there, you're sitting in your throne, but maybe there was an expectation or an obligation to be even that. And now it's the decision is upon you to decide whether you stay there, making it your own, or you branch out and doing your own thing. But the idea of seeking counsel, is talking about the counsel of joy, the counsel of beauty, all within you. That's what you're getting at each time you put down one of those wands. You're getting closer to the truth about yourself, and you will discover very soon whether you belong on that throne, or I should say, you belong to stay on that throne, or if you belong elsewhere. Yeah, that feels complete. It's a quick one today, so we'll leave it there. And I just want to thank you for tuning in as always, and remind you that I post these every Tuesday and Thursday. So if there is someone that you think might benefit from this, tune them into this, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Do all the YouTube and stuff. 1331, as I'm saying that, a situation is reversed. So I will leave it there and just wish you nothing but peace, love, and happiness. Until next time, my friends. Take care.